What's good, people? It's Lorenzo from Flowwood, and I'm going to be making a video response to two real decent people that I know and have good conversations with. Silky, Cop Knight 12342, and my boy Corey SBX. They made videos talking about users and abusers. Go home, humanity, you drunk. And I want to add a few extra topics that I want to say in this video. I have dealt with a lot of users my entire life. Well, not practically my entire life, as I was just growing up from over 14 and 15 years old and everything. But don't get me wrong, when I was 12 and 13 years old, I just sort of took advantage of one person that was 3 years older than me. I asked them for a few dollars or whatever to get me some snacks, soda, or whatever. I sort of took advantage of them, and I felt pretty bad doing that. And that was my close friend, and yeah, we still close friends to this very day. I hope he's all right. I haven't seen him since 2005 for Hurricane Katrina. He's 26 right now, and throughout throughout the year of 2002, 2003, me and my friend would just have fun with each other. Despite he was 16 and I was 13 at the time, and that was 10 years ago when I was in middle school. However, those were like a good old days. Yeah, me and him, we would sort of like hit each other every now and then, but we was close friends. I sort of took advantage of him. I felt the wrong for doing that, but I only did that to one person because I was just a kid back then. I was just a kid. My mind was sort of in a weird place at that time, but as I was growing up, when I was 14 and 15 years old, I was starting to come to my senses. However, when I was like 15 years old, I discovered a girl that I had a crush on. Even though she was 3 years older than me, she was 18 and I was 15 at the time, and she told everybody that's my boyfriend. However, and I was so stupid enough to fall for every of her tricks of what she was doing. I guess she was probably like playing around with me or whatever. We was always give each other a hug every time we see each other, but like until on that particular Valentine's Day, February of 2005, I gave her a milk chocolate candy. Oh, she felt like she was gonna cry or whatever. She gave me a hug, and that's when I asked her if she's gonna kiss me. I kissed me, and then right after that, she started avoiding me, ducking and dodging or whatever, and went on with another dude that she graduated with. So, yep, that was a slap in the face with me. That was my first experience of love, and you know, I've been used before. I've been used, and then as I was working on my job, I was used by many employees and even the managers themselves. Yes, I've been used and abusers. But as far as people coming and staying in my house or whatever, come staying in my house providing for them, it's because they don't have any place to go. It's because one of our relatives got that certain person pregnant or whatever. That never happened. That really never happened. They was very thankful that we did that for them. But despite that, they don't really get along, but they still together. I mean, like, couples argue and stuff, but they eventually get over and everything. But as for as for the users part, for an example, if you want, like, if you're in high school, if you 14 years old, you some sort of uncool kid, and you want to join a popular group of teenagers that they so cool or however what they do, and you want to fit in with them. Yeah, despite of you trying to fit in with them, and you want to be accepted into their group, they just playing mind games with you. They just using you at the same time. Even when you're not around them, that's when they're gonna start talking about you behind your back, saying this guy's a geek or whatever names they prefer to call you. They just using you to get what they want, and they laugh about it behind your back, and that's what I hate. I hate when users laugh behind your back. It's because what they don't find attractive to, or you just not cool. They just using you as their personal game. They playing a personal game on you, and they just laugh about it. I really hate that. I really hate when people laugh about stuff behind that person's back. Despite what you did for them, despite you was very cool, you done nothing to them. They was just bamboozling you at that same time. And yes, I dealt with a lot. I dealt with that. I dealt with groups before, but I realize now as I was growing up, I don't need to be in no popular group. Be in a popular group just to make myself look good. The only friend I'm sticking with, the only decent friend I had that was close to me, that would not just turn on me or whatever, not betray me, not just stab me in the back like that. I really hate being stabbed in the back. I know I pretty much know Corey and Silky. They hate to be stabbed in the back as well too. And people just abuse the fact that they just want to get anything they want out of you. That's what they expect. That's what you expect. They think that you expect for them to return to you. You don't want you. I don't want a return. I don't want you to do anything for me. All I just want is a thank you. I know Silky said that in her video. All she wants is a thank you. You don't have to offer me anything. I'm just doing this to help you out as being a good person. But at the same time, good people, if you're being too nice and too kindly to a stranger that you don't know anything about, that you haven't investigate, that's when they're going to take advantage of you at the same time and use you and laugh about it behind your back. I really hate them. I really hate fake people. I just hate when people have to take advantage of good people like that. I just hate that. I hate it a lot with a passion. They just talk about you, calling you all sorts of names and laugh about it behind your back. I hate that. I dealt with that my entire life. But we good people, we the good people, we just got all stand our grounds. We got to be on the lookout with strangers we talk to and know, because you don't know. We don't know what type of game that they're playing, because strangers, typical people, they're about mind games. They're about playing a personal game on you for fun, and then they laugh about it at the end. Oh, that's all pretty much what I have to say right here. I'm just adding a few extra topics of what I'm talking about, because I dealt with that my entire life. Throughout my late teens, my early 20s. I'm about to be in my mid 20s. I'm about to be 24 years old. I'm 23 right now. I'm about to be 24. I'm finally come to my senses of how strangers are. If you talking to a particular stranger or whatever, if you having a good conversation with somebody and they find interest into you, that's when you grow. That's when you grow close. But if you're talking to a stranger, however, and if that particular person, if he or she doesn't know what you're talking about or what you do, that's when they play mind games with you. And we good people, we stay away from typical and the strange. And here's a shout out to my girl Silky and my boy Corey. I know you two are watching this right now, and I'm doing a video response to two of you, the two closest people, decent, real people, that is not perfect, that is not popular, that I know, that I have good conversations with. So this wraps it up for this video. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace to y'all.
I almost forgot. For the users that's going to use the good people that did everything for you, there's always karma.